Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode of Cinder. I'm playing Dark Souls 3, the weapon playthroughs. Last episode we did ourselves... Oh, I just remembered something. Fuck. I forgot to grab the golden serpent ring, but I can get that off camera. What was I saying again? Oh yeah, last episode we started the Ring City DLC. I got wrecked a couple of times. Which was definitely not my plan, but... Well, yeah. So be it. I just made some stupid mistakes. Really. And in this episode I'm gonna hope that I'm not gonna make as many stupid mistakes. This is gonna be the final video I'm gonna be making in this session. It does require me to beat a couple of bosses. Not particularly easy bosses, but we'll just see. If I really can't if I really can't deal with it, I'm just gonna go and stop recording and all. And I'll come back to it later on then. But let's first give it a shot, shall we? Let's see if my muscle memory is going to be able to help me. God damn it. How about no? I'm doing... it's decent. It's decent. It ain't amazing. But I don't really think anything is going to compare to the magic slash dagger playthrough damage that I was doing against Midir. Because that was pretty dang insane. How little damage I did with every single strike. Of course I attack a lot faster, but... Yeah, well. He was resistant against magic in that playthrough, by the way. If you're wondering. Midir is resistant to magic, I think. That compared to the amount of damage I did with a dagger, yeah. I think you get an idea about how little damage I did. This is pretty dang good, though. This is really nice. This is one thing that I actually really like about Midir, and that is that like I don't need to have fast attacks in this battle. You just don't need it that much. While in other boss battles I would be like, oh god, I'm attacking slow, which is really like against Fried, for instance, where if you have slow attacks, you're gonna have more than one issue if you have slow attacks in that battle. Well, it just requires you to fight the boss a lot differently, while Midir just keeps staying the same, which I very much appreciate. The only difference is how effective how effective the damage is you're doing. That is one thing that will definitely affect like how long the battle's going to take, giving Midir more chances to kill you. There we go. Can I back off in time? I think I only buried that. Don't know the range of that AoE attack. Oh boy. Don't really like it when the camera doesn't lock on anymore. Yeah, he should. I was just about to say, like, he should almost be stunned, right? And he was. There we go. And goodbye, sweet prince. 3 minutes. That's pretty good for Midir. Well, it's not 3 minutes in total, but it is just good for Midir, the time that I did. Or the time that I made. Even though this isn't a speedrun, but I do like to do stings. I do like to do things as quickly as I can. It is definitely a thing that I like to do. Alright. Let's see. Oh my good lord. Oh, look at the damage! Let's keep increasing those freaking stats. Also, I don't need... Oh boy. Fried. Let's see. Fried has the whip of Ariandel and her scythe. And I'm not going to sell the other ones, because I think this is enough for me to level up. Ah, yeah. Very then take. Oh my. Strength is not going to increase this weapon's damage anymore. That's interesting. So I guess the dexterity scaling is better than the strength scaling, question mark? Well, I'm not gonna complain about it. Well, yeah, I don't really care about it, but... The broadsword, a straight sword with a broad blade designed for slashing. Gotta love that soul level 1 weapon. If you're wondering if I'm ever gonna do a soul level 1 run, that is a big old nope. I'm not gonna do those. Those types of challenges are a little bit too annoying for me. I still want to have fun when I'm playing. At least relative fun. Also wanted to go at least decently fast. Especially in Dark Souls 3. I'm not sure about the other Dark Souls games, because I feel like the other Dark Souls games are just going to be slower in general. That's the reason why I'm trying to maybe think of a way that I'm just going to be doing them in one singular playthrough instead of 17 individual playthroughs. Let's get out of here. Because I don't want to deal with that fucking guy. Foolishness. The king, the grey, is no trifling matter. Come on. Are you kidding me? Unintentional, but actually very not useful. Yep. The connection failed out because it's half-light now. That's gonna be interesting. Haven't had to deal with him in a while. Right in the gut. Oi, mate. Roll. They see me rolling. They hate it. Gotta rough the roll retching. Wow. That is a combination of words that don't exist. Can you please die, you stupid painting guardian? Because I know you're gonna heal what's his face. Yep. Fuck you and your kind. Come on. Got him. Alright, time for half-light. And his dumb face. It's like, oh god, no. Damn it. Here come the spears. The spears of the church. There we go. Half-Light's not as bad as I used to make. He's not as bad as I used to think he was. I feel like I've just gotten a better hang of PvP in general. I've noticed. Oh well. That's actually one thing that I will say I find very interesting about these playthroughs is like to see me change about like the way that I go about this game, where I deal with bosses, and I even figure stuff out that I've never knew. I was like, oh wow. That is one thing that I do very much like though. Let's go and now suddenly I get more damage from strength? Question mark. Let's see. 526 damage. That's a lot of damage. Well, it's not as much as I used to do, but I guess it will suffice. I'm getting pretty dang close to my deadline. Well, deadline. Well, close. I still have like... I technically still have 2 hours, but I actually kind of only have 1 hour left. At this point. Which is still a lot, but... You never know how Dark Souls is gonna go. And I'm never gonna say that I'm like, oh, I'm gonna wreck Gael's face. That's not gonna happen. Gael is difficult. So, yeah. Skip the cutscenes from the giant beautiful woman. The bonfire's also lit. Even though I didn't light the bonfire, but I guess the magical Dark Souls ghost did it. God damn it, man. So annoying. Shut up. Shut up. 13 souls, wow. You don't got a lot of souls there, buddy. Those are rookie numbers. Ugh. Am I gonna two-hand this weapon? Nah. I'm gonna one-hand it. What's the difference between two-handing and one-handing? 191. Yeah, no. It's only 30 damage difference, so... It's no problem. Alright, Gael. Can you parry Gael? I think I tried to parry him before. At some point. I seem to remember it not being too successful. Once again, doing half of the damage that I would normally be doing against anything else. Like from my full damage. Ah, that was lucky. Ooh. What are you, a Dark Souls 1 character? I'm going to heal up now. Also, look at the not a lot of damage that I've done up until this point. That's Gael in a nutshell there. Unless if you have his weakness. Which are like status effects. Bleeding. And even toxic. And poison. Don't think I can imbue this weapon with anything. I don't think I can even imbue my... Can you imbue... Wait, I want to test that out actually when I'm done with this battle. Alright, it's time for phase number 2. The one that I tend to kind of fuck up from time to time. I'm just going back off, just so I don't roll into the Way of White Corona shenanigans. Cause, yeah. It has screwed me over one too many times. Can't wait until I can use the repeater crossbow. Ah yes, another weapon that I'll be able to get at the end of the fucking game. Well, like this I can try to use the repeater crossbow against Soul of Cinder. Depending on how good it actually is. Also, wow, that was a bad roll. Let me go and heal up for a moment. Can you not? There we go. How many freaking arrows does this guy have? Damn it. Come on, dude. I'm still only in the second phase right now. There we go. Third phase. At least it's enough to deal with Way of White Corona anymore. Then we have to deal with all the rest there. With these crazy combos and the feckin' lightning. The lightning is probably some of the... Well, it's you need to keep it in mind, which is quite difficult to do in a boss battle like this, I would say. Oh boy. Heal up, heal up, heal up, heal up. Oh boy. Let's go and get out of here. Get up for a moment. Try to watch out. There we go. Got hit by escape twice. I used to think that like Gael in his second phase was easier than in his first phase, but that opinion has definitely changed. Because in the second phase you have to deal with the cape, which means that you have to do perfect rolls, because otherwise you're gonna take some damage from escape. And that damage can like rack up pretty dang fast. And you're dead. My god. Gael is always an interesting battle though. It's always a difficult battle. Every single time. This boss battle is never easy. Alright. Well, never easy might be a little bit too much. Like, it is definitely, it's not the most difficult battle, because I still think that Freed is the most difficult one. But next to that is definitely Gael though. Because of Gael's insane health pool. Midir doesn't take me as long as Gael, for instance. Well, a lot of people tend to think that Midir is like the most difficult one. At least I think on a first playthrough, a lot of people would agree that Midir is the most difficult one. Because he can get one shot really quickly. While with Gael, that's not the case. He does do damage, of course, but not insane damage. Okay. So we now also have... Actually, I haven't even shown off the Onyx blade. It's so unfortunate this thing doesn't have a sheath. Can you imagine the sheath of this blade? My apologies, but take a look at the majesty that is this sword. Who knows how difficult it would be to make something like this. Aside from that, I think it has a normal Greatsword set. The only difference being that he can infuse himself with Black Flame, doing 559 damage. When two-handed, of course. Actually, 554. And then we have... let's see. Then we have this boy over here. A Gale Sword, which I think is... Because if you summon him in the game, or like at a certain point in the game, if you summon him, you will he will be using the Executioner's Greatsword. So this weapon is basically just a broken down Executioner's Sword. The only difference is, let me go and take a look, because the attacks are just about the same, I think. The only difference being is that he has this move, like these special. These are very interesting moves, of which I don't really know how useful they can be. It's the same as with the Abyss Watcher's sword. I feel like those moves are just like... You fly around way too much. I'm not sure how useful they could be against normal enemies, for instance. What am I doing? I still need to beat Soul of Cinder. Let's go and do that first. Then I go and grab my sword that I need, and then I think off camera I'm going to be grinding a little bit, or I'm just going to see... I don't know what I'm going to be doing. I might grind, I might not. Also, what the hell am I doing? I need to go over to the thrones. You dallied! There we go. And another one. I love putting this guy's freaking skull over here. Wonder how she took it with her. It's a kind of magic. Magic. There we go. Time to burn in hell, Ludlith. But I will still skip the cutscene. I find it kind of crazy that I used to watch almost just about every single cutscene in this game. And like the entirety of the ending every single time I did a playthrough. But I do remember when I did like these playthroughs before I recorded, or when I did something like this in any case. I do remember that there would be a lot of time in between these playthroughs. I think it took me like 3 years or something, or maybe even 4. I don't remember how long, but it took me quite a long time to do all of these things. And now I'm doing them in a year. Well, kind of. I guess we're already beyond the point that it was a year, but oh well. Oh well. When it comes to the channel shenanigans, it's definitely gonna take more than 1 year to upload all that shit. Hey there, you got the beautiful sword you got there, buddy. I want to get that sword. I do find it pretty damn cool that you can actually get the Fire Link sword in this game. Like the sword that's always been in the bonfires. I love that. The coiled sword. It also just looks cool, the coiled sword. Nice. I got him on the ground. I threw it on the ground. Roll too early. God damn it. Heal up, heal up, heal up, heal up. Oh, this weapon is always a doozy. Gotta love the backflips. And the fact that he can use the power within without actually taking damage from it. Damn it, I rolled, but not perfectly. The spear, like his spear weapon or lance, is very finicky, I feel, with his hitboxes. I pressed the roll button, but yeah. I also pressed some other button. Out of panic in a certain way. Oh wait. Well, not particularly panic, it's more a thing of like my automatic response. My reflexes, there we go. I missed. 1 and 2. Nice. I used to take damage from that second hit, but not anymore. I can dodge it pretty well right now. Fucking the kick, I swear to God. Yep. Nice. Oh boy. Haha, yes, another kick. And the grabbing attack again. Ah, fuck. I was hoping I'd be able to outrange it, but no. That attack also has an AoE aspect to it, so... yeah, okay. I live. Got hit at the end, but I live. And there we go. Let's go and link the flame. Skip the cutscene, because fuck it. Unlock New Game Plus. If the game doesn't crash in any case. What you gonna do, game? What you gonna do? It's not gonna crash. Praise the Lord. Okay. So, now that I have the soul of the lords. I'm also going to grab the skull ring for no reason whatsoever. Okay, and there it is. The Fire Link Greatsword. I kind of hoped with the Fire Link Greatsword it would be more epic. But I'm not gonna lie, this weapon is actually a pretty boring weapon. Also, I'm starting to have a headache. It's a good thing that this is the end. The thing you can do with the Fire Link Greatsword is do this and create like a fire line, and that is it. The thing is, the weapon is now imbued with fire though. So I guess that is something. Alright people, that's gonna be it for this episode. Off camera, I'm probably gonna be grinding a little bit for upgrading all of my weapons to a pretty decent level. And next episode we're gonna go into New Game Plus, and yeah, we're gonna see how far we can get. Goodbye.